Trent Fernandez Mercer is the White Ranger from Power Rangers Dino Thunder. Not only is this, in my opinion at least, one of the best seasons of Power Rangers ever, but the White Ranger costume in particular is one of the best Ranger designs of all time. And I don't think I will find many that will argue with that point. Oh, and his weapon is awesome as well. So with that being said, let's cover his full story. Before I get into this, I just want to let you guys know about a service provided by my buddy Carlo that might interest you. He can turn you into a Power Ranger of your choice. They make for absolutely awesome profile pictures. I even have one as the background on my phone. He has now done 3 of me, which you can see here. Draken, one of me morphing, and one of me as the Zeo Gold Ranger. I absolutely love every one of them. If you want to get one for yourself, drop him a message on Carmen Arts and Commission. I'll leave a link in the description down below. And no, this video is not sponsored by him or anything like that. I just really think his service is awesome and that you guys would be interested. So, at a young age, Trent was actually adopted by a scientist and billionaire named Anton Mercer. His real parents actually died while on an archaeological dig with Anton. The cave they were in collapsed. And from that point on, Trent treated Anton as his father, taking on his surname but also keeping his original name, hence Trent Fernandez Mercer. Trent also enjoys drawing in his spare time. It's a real passion for him, but his adopted father isn't supportive of it, as he doesn't see it as a realistic career. Trent ends up getting a job at Haley's Cyberspace Cafe as a waiter, another thing that Anton doesn't approve of. He wants to push Trent into an area that he sees more suitable for someone carrying the Mercer name. After finding some kind of hidden portal in his father's office, Trent was transported into the base of the series villain Mesogog. It was in this base that Trent came into contact with the White Dino Gem, which turned him into the White Ranger. Again, just look at that costume. So cool. If there are any White Dino Thunder Ranger cosplayers out there that have a good costume, drop me a message on Instagram at the 6th Ranger. I'd love to chat about your costumes, as it's something I'd like to do myself. Anyway, the White Dino Gem had a mind of its own. Due to Mesogog reconstructing its powers, it could transform Trent whenever it wanted, essentially forcing him to do its bidding. It's at this point that I should probably explain who Mesogog is for those who aren't aware, or just can't remember the series. So, Anton Mercer was on the verge of a scientific breakthrough during an experiment involving dinosaur DNA, when he was accidentally transformed into Mesogog, an evil mastermind with plans to revert the Earth to the age of dinosaurs and turn the human race into reptilian creatures like himself. As a result of the accident, Mesogog and Dr. Mercer were distinct personalities with the same body in a Jekyll and Hyde relationship. Each was aware of the other's existence, but also both disliked their situation. So initially the White Ranger worked alone, doing pretty much whatever he wanted, but he would eventually join Mesogog's team. When he was suspected of being a traitor, he was going to be killed. But during the process of the execution, Mesogog turned back into Anton, who moved the life-draining device away from Trent. After the energy bounced around the room a little, it ended up hitting the morpher, which caused an explosion, destroying the evil within the Dino Gem, yet leaving the White Ranger powers intact. Now in control of his own powers, Trent joined the other Dino Thunder Rangers, though they didn't trust him at first. After he risked his own life to save the life of team leader Tommy Oliver, he was accepted as a loyal member of the team. Trent then worked with the other Rangers, having to battle his evil clone that Zeltrax created, along with another monster, the White Pterosaurus. The clone was later destroyed in an epic showdown between himself and the White Ranger. Trent kept his father's secret for a while, even from the other Dino Rangers, which eventually led to them mistrusting him again when they found out. Though he did gain their trust back again after telling them why he kept it from them. He also saved Connor from a monster, further proving where his loyalties lie. Trent eventually began to spy on Mesogog, only to learn that he had split himself from Dr. Mercer. With this new revelation, the Rangers sped up their plans to destroy Mesogog's lab. Trent had made a deal with Mesogog. He gave him the Dino Gems, then Mesogog would release his father. He told the other Rangers that if he gave him the gems, he could open up an invisiportal for them so that they could destroy his lab. The plan worked out exactly as planned, and Trent saved his father. He had later lost his powers as the White Ranger due to the final battle with Mesogog. Following this final battle, Trent is revealed to be going to art school in the fall, and his father is perfectly accepting of it. And that's it for the story in the Dino Thunder season, But in the Dino Thunder SPD team-up episode called Wormhole, set before the end of Dino Thunder, Trent and the other Dino Rangers team up with the SPD Rangers to battle the united forces of Zeltrax and Emperor Grum. He teamed up with the Omega Ranger and joined his team when forming the Z-Rex Blaster to help SPD Rangers and the K9 Cannon on a final blast against the army. Following their victory, Trent had his memory of the battle erased by the SPD Rangers in order to not interfere with the timeline. Then finally, in the episode Dimensions in Danger from Power Rangers Super Ninja Steel, Trent is seen being captured along with Rocky DeSantos, Catherine Hillard, TJ Johnson, Antonio Garcia and Gia Moran by Lord Draven in order to create the army of Robo Rangers. He is freed by Tommy, Coda, Wesley Collins and Gemma, and all Rangers manage to escape the fortress alive. Trent, the Legendary Rangers and the Ninja Steel Rangers join forces to take down the Ranger Clothes and finish off Lord Draven for good. After the battle, Trent returns back to his dimension with the rest of the Rangers. So that's pretty much it for the story of the White Dino Thunder Ranger, Trent Fernandez Mercer. I really hope you guys enjoyed that one, because as I've said a few times throughout this video, he is one of my favourite characters and favourite Ranger designs. Many of you may know that we are currently working on some live action Power Rangers content. These videos will be funded purely by our Patreon, so if you want to support them and have access to some exclusive benefits, check that out. Would you guys like to see the Dino Thunder White Ranger feature in our live action shorts? If that sounds appealing to you, let us know in the comments down below, and also put some suggestions of who you'd like to see him face. Thank you all so much for watching, I hope you have a great day, may the power protect you, and I will see you next time on the 6th Ranger.